Hi guys, and a very warm welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I am joined with the beautiful SJ.
Hi everyone.
I'm sure you guys know SJ if you follow me. I'm sure you follow her channel as well. But we have decided to get together today because if you've been watching my channel recently, I have started a self-care series, and SJ, I feel like you're the perfect person to join me in this video.
Oh, I'm all about it at the moment.
You are.
Been doing
You're
a big
like an inspiration to me.
transformation of my life, really.
Definitely. So if you don't follow SJ, then her channel is very much positive, creative content, which I love. There's lots of things around your recent weight loss, which has been so inspiring, and following on from that, like loads of style, which I mean, I'm not the only one out there that would say this, that you've like been my style crush of late.
Been shopping
this is
a
an
lot.
SJ made me do it purchase. I was half expecting you to open the door.
I nearly did. I was like, oh my god, it looks much better on you.
No.
But yeah, I've got the same.
So yeah, and SJ has 3 children, and yeah, it's just great to come up here for a play date. And we thought, while we were here, let's film this and get together. So what we're going to be doing today is some self-care tips, and I'm going to be sharing 6 over here for you guys, and then SJ is also going to have 6 over on her channel. So I'll leave that link in the description for you, so you can go and check out that video once you've watched this one. And why not subscribe when you're over there, because I'm sure you will love her content. Oh. And I suppose I want to say hello if you're here from SJ's channel. Thanks so much for coming over to watch these other 6 tips. I'm really looking forward to sharing them all.
So we haven't seen each other's tips, and I think that both of us are mums, and we both are starting to get into this whole self-care thing, aren't we?
Yeah, definitely. It's needed. Definitely.
It's needed.
So needed.
Sick of waking up feeling more tired than the kids are like full of beans, and I'm just like, sometimes it's hard to get through the day, isn't it? So I've been really into this, and I'm really looking forward to hearing your tips, because you're much more of a guru at this than me. I'm a beginner.
I feel like I need it, and I think it makes you a better parent when you are looking after yourself. And so yeah, that's what this kind of like rest of this year for me is all about, doing much more self-care, because I just think when you work from home and you work for yourself, there's no line, there's no limit. You just I just don't really kind of take any time out.
No.
But it's a hard line, because with YouTube, I love it, it's my passion, but also my job, so there's like no downtime, and it can be quite dangerous.
And it's online, it's on a computer.
Yeah.
And so that's also another thing, isn't it? Getting that balance right. And with the kids getting older, I mean, my daughter just turning 1, and I'm getting out of that newborn fog a little bit and thinking, where am I? Like, what's happened to me with all of this?
Not
and just
just
slowly trying to put some routines in place.
Yeah, definitely. So we're going to share our tips with you guys now. Hope you like this video, and why not to give it a like if you did like it at the end. I've got my notes because I've been really trying to kind of put as much research into this, because not just for a video but for my own self. So my first tip is going to be to declutter. Now I've done quite a few minimalism videos. I've got a whole series which I can link down in the description bar if you like, but I find that decluttering, it just really calms me down, and it's like decluttering your life declutters your mind, and I think in turn everything is so much easier to manage. As soon as I do, I feel so much better.
So much better, yeah, because my husband will tell you, a huge hoarder.
Yeah, I am.
But I know what you mean. Like recently we moved house, and that was a huge declutter.
That helps, I guess.
And now that my daughter's turning 1, we did a huge declutter of all of the stuff that we aren't going to need anymore. And it's an emotional feeling of chucking away baby toys, because it's like, that's my last baby. But also it's freeing, and chucking away all my old too big clothes was just like so.
Did you burn any?
I gave a load of them away, that I felt, you know, that awful thing, if this is too big for me, like get lost. But I was like, there was some really nice stuff there, so I gave a lot of that away, and you're right, and it helped me move forward.
Yeah, really kind of
I mostly like just watching you declutter in my clutter, and I get the same satisfied feeling at the end, and I'm like,
I love that. It just makes me feel so much better. And then you like open, my most recent was my kitchen, I open my cupboards, and I'm like, it's so much easier to do, everything's quicker as well, because like in the morning you're just like, I can see what I'm going to wear because I can see my wardrobe. I do need to do my wardrobe again, but that's like moving into summer, probably need to get rid of my.
It's a great tip, and it doesn't need, and your series shows you how it can just be piece by piece, because I think when I hear declutter, I think
overwhelming.
When am I going to even do that? But a cupboard.
Yeah, that's the key thing, I think, it's just doing it step by step.
Yeah. one of my first ones would be to use your downtime to read an interesting article or a thought piece about something you're really passionate and interested in, because I think that when you're talking about self-love, often we forget our own passions. And it could be that you're really into bikes, or it could be that you're really into weaving. I don't know, like I'm really interested in advertising still, because that was my career, and I still read the industry news even though I've left my job, because it gives me a little bit of brain fuel that I didn't have before,
and conversation fuel as well.
And I think it's making me feel more positive about myself, because I feel like I've got something interesting to WhatsApp to Lara. But it does make you feel a bit more, I don't know what it is about it, but do you understand?
I personally, definitely 100%, I feel like I'm a bit of a, whether it's motherhood and like coming out of that stage now, I feel like George is very much like an easier age at 3 years old, and I feel like I want to like just drink in all the knowledge, and I haven't maybe found the niche. So like it's great you're saying that about technology and like social media, and it's like interchangeable to what we actually are doing as a job, but I feel like I just want to like give myself more knowledge from different, and have that as like a discussion point, because obviously working at home, working for yourself, you just don't really have much news when the husband comes home, and it's like really interesting to actually have a different conversation.
Read this today, but when I worked, that was what I used to do. I used to use my commute to keep up on the industry news.
And now you've lost that time in your day.
I lose this kind of like having that part of my brain that's not just thinking about the kids or doing a job. It's actually just reading something inspiring and interesting and learning something, and then being able to pass that knowledge on is just a good way of giving yourself a little bit of something different.
Yeah, I think so. Definitely, it's a really good one. Okay, so my next tip would be to do something small that makes you feel productive.
Okay.
So often with our endless lists and lists of to-do things, it's quite daunting, and I just think if you just tick off one thing, even like eat the frog, like do that worst job first, get it done, you feel like it spurs you on, and for me it makes me much more productive throughout the day, and that helps with my self-care, because I just think that I can get more done, and so less stress on me to do the tasks.
Yeah, and just having a to-do list.
Yeah.
I never even had one for years. Now I'm like, this is incredible. Okay, so my second one is to surprise yourself by doing something new. So as you know, I was telling you earlier, I've just started to drive again.
Yes.
And that took me 2 seconds to book a refresher driving course after not doing it for 10 years. Did it without thinking, get in the car, and now I'm driving again.
Brilliant.
And every day I'm trying to drive somewhere new, so I'm kind of going, okay, I can now go 5 minutes, I can now go 10 minutes. But just surprise yourself, because do it for yourself, and if you're thinking about all the time, what are the people going to say, can I really do this? It's just book something in, go for it, and just say to yourself, I can do this.
Oh, that's a really nice one. I think that gives you kind of like that boost, doesn't it? And like, I can do this.
Yeah.
What's the next thing I can do the next day outside of your comfort zone?
Absolutely.
Brilliant. Okay, so my third tip is going to be to mute people on social media.
Oh.
Now, in this crazy world of online, I love Instagram as a place for inspiration and things like that, but obviously it does come with some negativity around it and judging yourself and everything like that, and I just think sometimes you can't really unfollow people if it's like a professional thing, or you know, you don't want to cause any problems, but you can mute them, and honestly it's just the best thing, because some people, they don't bring positivity to my life. It's very negative, or you know, you might judge yourself or they might judge you, and I just think mute them. Then you don't need to have that in your head, and I think that just helps with my self-care, because it doesn't bring me down.
Absolutely. And in real life you wouldn't surround yourself with those people. You could distance yourself and phase people out, whereas it's harder on social media. But that's a really good tip, and I think sometimes people wait till it's dragged them down and then they quit.
And it lets them get to them so much.
Okay, so my last one is
that the last? Oh, is it
my
3?
third one.
Oh yeah.
Oh, we'll do some more.
We're going to do some on your channel.
Yeah, so my last one is, I was thinking about holidays and how you just feel so good on a holiday, particularly connected to your partner.
If you haven't seen, I have to interrupt you, sorry, SJ just went to Santorini, and I think like we all want to book a holiday to Santorini.
I know, we had our first ever couples weekend after 10 years away, and I was thinking about it so much, what that magical 3 nights of freedom did for us, and I was like, have a holiday evening at home.
Yes.
It's about sitting down early, putting your favourite music on, like we do on holiday. We always play card games on holiday, but we would never do that at
Or like
home.
Scrabble. We do
Yeah,
that,
yeah. Like get out the board games, make each other like a G&T or whatever. Even get dressed up for dinner. I know when you go out on holiday in the evening, get dressed up, and you suddenly like, oh, like you could just do that at home, put a dress on and come down and sit in the garden. You know, just have a little holiday retreat at home. No babysitters required.
Yeah.
And it just gives you that little boost and couple time.
That's a really nice one, actually. I actually wrote 12 stay-at-home date night ideas on my blog recently.
Oh, brilliant.
And it was all things like that, like things you wouldn't normally do. Like, you know, you just turn the TV off and don't play Scrabble. It's just silly little things, but you don't need, it doesn't have to be expensive, you can just do it.
It never is on holiday, but you come back feeling so much happier within yourself.
Yeah, it's a great one. So really love your tips, thank you for sharing those.
Oh, thank
and
you.
There will be 6 more over on SJ's channel, as I said, so I'll link that video down in the description bar. Thank you guys so much for watching. Definitely go and check out SJ's channel, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye!
Bye!